room feels bigger when it's dark, like it's swallowing the sound. Every little thought I have just echoes all around, and I try to keep it quiet, like it won't grow if I don't speak. But loneliness has a way of getting underneath, and I don't tell anybody how heavy it can get. Alone feels louder at night, when there's nowhere left to hide. Every silence turns into everything I keep inside. And I wish that I could call someone, but I wouldn't know what to say. So I sit here with the feeling till it slowly fades away. I scroll through all the people who look like they're okay, like they don't feel this emptiness at the end of every day. And I wonder if I'm different, or just better at pretending that I'm fine when no one's looking, like this feeling isn't ending. I keep it all inside me, like it's easier that way. Alone feels louder at night, when the world goes still and quiet, and every little piece of me feels like it can't deny it. And I wish that I could open up, but I don't know where to start. So I sit here with the silence, and it pulls me apart. Maybe I'll wake up tomorrow, and it won't feel like this. Just sit here and let the loneliness be loud. No one hears it, but it's there. It's strange how quiet it gets when you stop searching for someone in it. I woke up where I fell asleep, same room but it felt less sharp, like even pain gets tired of staying when you don't feed it in the dark. There's dust on all the little moments I used to replay on loop. I thought I needed every memory to keep me close to you. But mornings don't ask for permission, they just arrive and stay. And I'm learning not to turn them into something I should escape. I used to think I needed echoes to prove that something stayed, but silence isn't empty anymore. It's just things finally fade. After the noise comfort, no voice telling me what to feel. And it hurts in softer places, not sharp enough to break, just enough to teach my body not everything is pain. I make after the noise, I'm still here. I didn't delete your number, I just stopped expecting it to ring. There's a difference in the ending between loss and releasing. The house doesn't feel like a witness, it just creaks the way it should. And I don't read every silence like it means something it would. I met myself in the kitchen without the weight of what we were. And I didn't feel like I was missing anything I used to search. There's a version of me that suffered like it was the only proof. But I don't need to keep her bleeding to know I lived it through. After the noise, I'm still here, not fixed, not whole, not done. But I don't confuse the darkness with the place that I come from. And if I ever miss the chaos, I'll remember what it takes to mistake being overwhelmed for a love that never breaks. After the noise, I'm still here. No one tells you what comes after, when the story loses fire. It's not a movie ending silence, it's just life a little tired. And I think I understand it now, what I couldn't see before. You don't need to survive the storm if you can open up the door. After the noise, I'm still here, and it's quieter than I thought. Not the kind of quiet that is empty, but the kind that comes when you stop trying to turn every feeling into something meant to stay. Some things only hurt while they're happening, then slowly drift away. After the noise, I'm still here. And I don't need to hear you anymore to know I made it through. I built my world around you slowly, didn't even see it grow. Every thought started with your name, every place felt like home. And now I walk through all the same rooms, but nothing feels the same. Like I'm standing in a life I lived, but can't step back into again. It's not just that you're gone, it's everything you took. Every version of myself that only existed when you looked. I don't know who I am without you. I don't know what's still mine. All the things I used to be got lost somewhere in time. And I'm trying to remember how to feel like myself again. But when you left, I swear I left with you in the end. changed the way I spoke, I moved, the way I saw my worth, trying to be someone you never leave, trying to make it work. And now I'm left with all these pieces that don't fit like they used to do. Like I became a version of me that only made sense with you. I keep searching for the person I was before you came, but every path I follow now leads back to your name. I don't know who I am without you, and that's the hardest part. Not losing you completely, but losing where I start. And I don't know how to rebuild when everything feels new, 'cause every part of who I was tied to loving you. If I never met you, would I still feel whole? Or did loving you become the center of my soul? I don't know who I am without you, but I know I have to try to find a version of myself that didn't say goodbye. And maybe I'll become someone I've never been before. But right now I'm just standing in the space you were when you left. I didn't know I would too. I washed your name out of my mouth, but I still taste it when I bleed. Every word you ever said still echoes under my skin. I try to sleep without your ghost, but it laid down next to me, breathing slow into my neck, like it never learned to leave. I keep forgetting who I was before you made me this. Now every version of myself feels like something I missed. You didn't just leave, you erased me, took every part I used to be. Now I'm just space you walked through once, a body with no memory. I try to feel, but nothing stays. It slips like water through my hands. You didn't just say goodbye, you made me someone I don't understand. A picture of my face, but I don't know her anymore. She looks like someone you could love before you close the door. I hear my voice across the room, but my lips don't even move. It says your name without me trying, like it still belongs to you. I try to build myself again, but something's always wrong, like you rewrote the ending, and I'm stuck inside your version of the song. You didn't just leave, you erased me, the center of my heart. If I let go of you completely, do I disappear too? 'Cause every piece I try to keep still somehow leads to you. Maybe that's why I'm still here, not living, just remaining. I don't think I'm healing, I think I'm fading. You didn't just leave, you erased me, and I helped you do it too. Gave you everything I was until there was nothing left to lose. Now I'm still here, but something isn't. I feel it every day. You didn't just say goodbye, you took the part of me that stayed. If I vanish, would you notice? Or did I already? The room is still the same as always, but something's different now. It's not the walls or shadows, it's me, I don't know how. I sit here for hours, but I don't feel the time. Like something slowly disappeared from inside my mind. It's not loud, it's not heavy, it's just gone. There's nothing inside, no feeling, no sound, no part of me reaching, no reason to be found. And I don't even miss it, whatever used to be. There's nothing inside where I used to be me. I hear my name in conversations, but it doesn't feel like mine. Like I'm just something moving through someone else's time. And I don't try to fix it, I wouldn't know where to start. It's not like something's broken, there's just no part. No pain, no sadness, just space. There's nothing inside, no echo, no trace, no version of who I was left in this place. And I don't feel the absence, I don't need to see. There's nothing inside where I used to be me. If I disappeared completely, would anything change? Or would it just be quieter in the same empty way? There's nothing inside, and I think that's the truth. Not something I lost, just something I outgrew. And I don't need an age There's nothing inside and nothing to try. Even I'm not here anymore. I don't miss you like a storm now. It's not loud or hard to breathe. It's just there in every small thing that still reminds me you're me. Like the way I check my phone still, even knowing there's no call. Or how silence feels much heavier than anything at all. I thought pain would come in waves, then slowly disappear. But it settled in my bones instead and made a home in here. I don't miss you loudly, I don't fall apart. I just carry you in pieces, hidden in my heart. And I smile like I'm okay now, like I've finally moved on. But there's nothing left to feel, just the echo of what's gone. I don't cry when I remember, I just sit and let it pass. Like I'm watching someone else's life through pieces of the past. And it scares me how I'm healing, 'cause it feels like letting go of the only thing that mattered more than you could ever know. I don't fight it like I used to, I don't beg for it to stay. I just learn to live around it more and more each day. I don't miss you loudly, I don't break in two. I just wake up every morning and forget a piece of you. And it's worse than all the crying that I thought I'd have to face, 'cause there's nothing left but silence where you used to take up space. If I saw you now, I think I'd just nod, like we were strangers, like it wasn't us. And that hurts more than anything, not loving you, but getting used to it. I don't miss you loudly, but you're never gone. You're just quieter each day now, like a half-forgotten song. And I know someday I'll lose you in a way I can't undo, where I won't even remember how it felt to love you. And I think that's what scares me more than losing you. The last voicemail you left is still saved. I play it when the nights get hard to bear. Your voice so warm, so easy and so brave, saying you'd be home, saying you'd be there. I take the photographs down one by one, then put them back before the morning comes. I'm not ready to pretend we're done. I'm not ready to stop being someone's. You were the first thing and the last, the person that I built my mornings on. And now I'm drifting through this empty past, wondering where the woman went who's gone. I play your voicemail in the dark, just to feel you somewhere near my heart. Your laugh still lives inside this phone of mine, a little pocket of a better time. I'm still yours in the deepest, quietest way. Still saving things you'll never hear me say. Still yours, still yours. Still learning how to live inside this loss. I wrote you letters that I never sent, filed them in a folder on my desk. A year of words of grief, of what love meant. A year of giving you my very best. The photographs of places that we went, assorted into albums, neat and worn. Every image a love document of everything we built before it tore. I wonder if you ever think of me across whatever life you're living now. I wonder if you sometimes almost see my face and ask yourself the why and how. I play your voicemail in the dark, just to feel you somewhere near my heart. Your laugh still lives inside this phone of mine, a little pocket of a better time. I'm still yours in the deepest, quietest way. Still saving things you'll never hear me say. Still yours, still yours. Still learning how to live inside this loss. There are days that grief gets so sweet, like loving you is something I get to keep. A private one and aching in my chest, a love so deep it will not go to rest. But then the night comes long and cold and wide, and I reach across the empty other side, and the sweetness turns to something sharp and raw. And I love you more than I can bear it all. I play your voicemail one more time tonight, just to borrow back some of that light. Your voice says you'll be home, says don't you worry. And I close my eyes and for a moment hurry back to where we were, back to being yours, back before the silence, back before the loss. I'm still yours, still yours, Lord. I'm still only yours. Hey, it's me. I'll be home by 8. Don't wait up, love you. I waited, I always waited. I don't recognize the person in the mirror. She looks tired all the time, like she gave away too much of herself and got nothing back in kind. I used to know what made me happy, used to have a life of my own. Now everything just feels like something I'm supposed to feel alone. I built my world around you, now there's nothing left in me, just a hollow kind of living where you used to be. I don't know who I am anymore since you walked out of my life. It's like you took all the pieces of me and left me behind. And I'm trying to I catch myself almost calling you just to feel like I exist. Like if you still remember me, then maybe I'm not lost in this. And I hate how much I need that, even knowing it's not real. That I'd rather hurt than face the truth, that there's nothing left to feel. I gave you all my meaning, now I don't know what to do, when the only thing that felt like home was you. I don't know who I am anymore since you walked out of my life. It's like you took all the pieces of me and left me behind. And I'm trying to remember who I was before you came, but every part of who I am now still carries your name. If I let go of you completely, will I disappear too? 'Cause I don't know where I end and where I began with you. I don't know who I am anymore, but I'm still breathing somehow, learning how to live in a life that I don't recognize now. And maybe one day I'll find me again, somewhere underneath the pain. But right now I'm just someone who can't forget your name. You didn't just leave, you took me with you. You said you needed space to breathe, and I said that's okay. Like I was strong enough to lose you, like I wouldn't break. I didn't beg, I didn't chase you, didn't ask you to stay. Now I lie awake at night, wishing I had said something different that day. I thought love meant giving freedom, not holding on too tight. But I didn't know the difference between letting go and not trying. I let you go too easily, like you weren't everything, like I could just move on from us, like it didn't mean a thing. And now I'm stuck with all these words I never got to say, 'cause I was trying to do the right thing while you were slipping away. You looked at me like you were hoping I'd give you one good reason to stay a little longer, to believe in what we had. But I just stood there in the silence, like I didn't feel it too. And I let the moment pass me by, now I'm losing you. I thought you'd come back to me, like love would always do. But sometimes people walk away and they don't wait for you. I let you go too easily, like I didn't need you here, like I wasn't breaking inside, watching you disappear. And now I give up everything just to change that night, when I acted like I didn't care, instead of begging you to fight. For the rest of my life, I let you go too easily. Now it's killing me, knowing you might have stayed if I showed you what you meant to me. And I'll carry this forever, every what if in my mind, that I lost the one I loved by acting like I'd be fine. I wasn't fine, I just didn't say it in time. I still sit where you said goodbye. Same cold chair, same quiet night. I told myself I'd be okay, but I haven't moved since you walked away. Your coffee cup is on the sink, I haven't touched it, I can't think. If I clean it up, it might be true that nothing here belongs to you. Everyone says time will heal, but time just shows me what is real. You broke me gently, piece by piece, left me love I couldn't keep. Now every breath just feels too much, without your voice, without your touch. I try to be someone you'd miss, but I was never enough for this. If love was real, then tell me why you said forever, then said goodbye. I wear your hoodie when I sleep, it still feels like you're holding me. But every morning proves me wrong, you're not here and you've been gone. I read our messages again, like I don't know how this will end. You said I'll stay 1,000 times, now I just replay your lies. I should hate you, I know I should, but missing you still feels so good. You broke me gently, piece by piece, left me love I couldn't keep. Now every breath just feels too much, without your voice, without your touch. I try to be someone you miss, but I was never enough for this. If love was real, then tell me why you said forever, then said goodbye. Did you get tired of my love? I would've stayed through anything, but you let go of everything. And I'm still here, still yours, even if you're not mine anymore. You broke me gently, now I fall. There's nothing left of me at all. I gave you every part of me, and you just set it free. I try to breathe, but it still hurts, like loving you just made it worse. If I could choose, where you left me, and you're never coming back. The lights went out the night you left. Not just the room, but what was left of every dream I tried to keep. Now they're buried in my sleep. Your voice still lingers like a curse, soft and sweet, but somehow worse. It pulls me under every time, like I'm drowning in rewind. I try to breathe, but something's wrong. My lungs forgot where you belong. I've got a blackout heart beating in the dark for you. Every spark we had is gone, like it never made it through. Now I'm lost inside the silence where your love used to start. You didn't just walk away, you took my light and left a blackout heart. Blackout heart. I trace your name on broken glass, watch the memories overlap. Every us turns into us, every truth feels like a loss. The night is louder than before, echoes knocking at my door. But when I open up to feel, there's nothing left that's real. You left a shadow in my veins, now all I feel is ghosted pain. I've got a blackout heart beating in the dark for you. Every spark we had is gone, like it never made it through. Now I'm lost inside the silence where your love used to start. You didn't just walk away, you took my light and left a blackout heart. If love was ever really mine, why does it feel like borrowed time? You slipped away without a trace and left me here to take your place. Inside the emptiness you made, I'm slowly starting to decay. No pulse, no flame, just your name. I've got a blackout heart trying just to feel again, but every beat is falling apart, like it knows this is the end. Now I'm screaming in the silence, but it tears me apart. You didn't just say goodbye, you turned my world into a blackout heart. The lights went out and never came back, just a heartbeat fading to black. You left your scarf on the chair like you were coming back. But I watched the door close slowly, and it never came back. No argument, no breaking glass, just the end of us so calm. And somehow that silence did more damage than a storm. I stood there like I had a choice, but I didn't move, I didn't use my voice. I didn't stop you, and that's what hurts the most. Not what you said, not what you did, just how I let you go. Now the room feels too big, like it doesn't know my name. And I keep waiting for it to end, but it stays the same. Your side of the bed is colder than it's ever been before, and I still turn my head at night like you might walk through the door. But mornings don't bring answers, just reminders you're not here. And I'm learning how to live with the love that disappeared. I replay everything we said and hear the words I never said. Instead, I didn't stop you, I just watched you walk away, and told myself I'd be okay if I just gave it time to fade. But it doesn't fade, it just changes shape into something I can't escape. Even when I'm awake, I thought heartbreak would be loud, like something I could fight or break. But it's just this quiet understanding that I was too late to hold you, too late to try, too late to say the words that might have made you stay a while. I didn't stop you, and now I live with that. Every second feels like proof of what I can't take back. You're gone in every way that matters, but I still reach out in my sleep, like love is something I can save when it's already too deep. The door is still closed, and I still don't move, because I finally understand you're not coming back. I try to think of who I was before I knew your name, but every memory feels distant, like it's been rearranged, like you rewrote the way I see every part of me. And now I don't know what was mine or what you made me be. I search for something solid, something I can hold, but everything I thought was me feels borrowed or controlled. I can't find where I begin or where you left your mark. It's like you're written in the outline of every piece of my heart, and I don't know how to separate what's yours and what is me. when loving you became the shape of my identity. I look into the mirror now, and something feels unclear, like I'm staring at a version that only made sense with you here. And I don't know how to strip it back, or who I'd be without, 'cause everything I thought I was is something I now doubt. I thought losing you would hurt me in ways I could define, but I didn't know I'd lose the line between your life and mine. I can't find where I begin, it's all blurred into you. Every feeling, every memory feels altered and untrue, and I'm trying to rebuild myself, but I don't know how to start when you didn't just leave my life, you rewrote who I was. If I peel away the pieces that I shaped around your name, will there be anything left, or just an empty frame? I can't find where I begin, but I know I have to try to become someone who exists without needing a why. And maybe I'll feel real again, or maybe I won't be, but right now I'm just searching for the start of me. Was I ever whole before you made me incomplete? It's 2:17, I press your name like nothing ever really changed. The line goes dead and starts to breathe, but quiet, I don't wanna leave. The rain is crawling down the glass, like something's trying to get past. I hold the phone too close, too tight, like it might pull you back to life. I know you're gone, I saw you go, so why's your number still my home? So I leave my voice where you used to be, in the dark after the beat. Every word cuts underneath where you should stay, and that's where I hear you through the line. Not a memory this time, something breathing on the other side, telling me to stay. Your last I love you starts to bend, the tone distorts and never ends. It loops again, but not the same, like something's learning how you say my name. The static dripping down the call, like it's not empty after all. I try to hang up, the phone won't move, like something doesn't want me to. They said you're gone, they closed the door, but you sound closer than before. Felt the space around me where you used to always be. And for once I didn't fill it with what we used to mean. No reaching for your memory, no replay in my mind. Just a quiet kind of distance I didn't try to fight. And it wasn't something I chose, it just happened. I didn't go back to you when the silence came. I didn't say your name inside or try to ease the pain. And it felt so unfamiliar, I almost didn't move. The moment passed right through me, and I didn't go back to you. There was no sudden freedom, no light breaking through, just the absence of the habit of returning back to you. And I stood inside that feeling, not knowing what it meant, but something in me understood that something finally bent. Not broken, just changed in a way I can't undo. I didn't go back to you, and I didn't fall apart. No quiet desperation, no reaching in the dark. And maybe that's the difference between then and now. You didn't come back this time, and I didn't ask how. If this keeps happening slowly, will you fade into the past? Or will you stay a quiet echo that doesn't need to last? I didn't go back to you, and I think that's how I know something deep inside of me is finally letting go. Not all at once, not completely, but enough to make it true that I can live inside a moment and not return to you. You didn't come back, and I didn't need you to. The room is still the same as always, but something's different now. It's not the walls or shadows, it's me, I don't know how. I sit here for hours, but I don't feel the time. Like something slowly disappeared from inside my mind. It's not loud, it's not heavy, it's just gone. There's nothing inside, no feeling, no sound, no part of me reaching, no reason to be found. And I don't even miss it, whatever used to be. There's nothing inside where I used to be me. I hear my name in conversations, but it doesn't feel like mine. Like I'm just something moving through someone else's time. And I don't try to fix it, I wouldn't know where to start. It's not like something's broken. There's just no part, no pain, no sadness, just space. There's nothing inside, no echo, no trace, no version of who I was left in this place. And I don't feel the absence, I don't need to see. There's nothing inside where I used to be me. If I disappeared completely, would anything change? Or would it just be quieter in the same empty way? There's nothing inside, and I think that's the truth. Not something I lost, just something I outgrew. And I don't need to name it or understand why. There's nothing inside and nothing to try. Even I'm not here anymore. I remember all the moments I should've walked away, but I kept choosing you instead and begged my heart to stay. You were never really certain, never all the way in, but I kept calling it forever, even when it felt thin. I ignored every warning, every quiet sign, 'cause loving you felt easier than leaving you behind. I stayed too long, I gave you all of me first, every piece, every part, even when it hurt. And now I'm left with nothing but the space you made, where I lost myself completely, trying to make you stay. I lowered all my standards just to keep you near, turned silence into comfort, turned distance into fear. And I kept rewriting endings that you never meant to change, like I could turn your half-love into something that would stay. I don't blame you for leaving, you were honest in your way. I just wish I listened to what you didn't say. I stayed too long, even when I knew that I was giving everything to someone passing through. Now I'm picking up the pieces of who I used to be, trying to find the person you took away from me. If I could go back, I'd choose myself instead. Before I gave you all my love and lost it in the end. I stayed too long. I deserve the kind of love I kept begging you to be. I stayed too long, but I'm leaving now. I keep trying to remember who I was before your name, but every version feels unfinished, like I only half existed, like I was waiting for something I couldn't explain back then, and you became the meaning to everything I am. So when you left, you didn't just leave, you took the shape I knew. 'Cause maybe I was someone because of you. There was no me before you, not the way I understand, not the way I felt alive, not the way I had a plan. And now I'm standing in the silence, trying to see it through, but I don't know how to be someone without becoming you. I built myself around you, so slowly I believed that this was who I always was, not who I learned to be. And now there's nothing steady, nothing I can claim. Every piece of who I am now still echoes with your name. I wish I could separate it, draw a line that's true, but every part I recognize still leads me back to you. There was no me before you, or at least not one I know, just a quieter existence without a place to go. And I don't know how to build myself from something I can't see, when loving you wasn't part of me, it was me. If I let go of everything that reminds me of you, would I disappear completely, or finally come into view? There was no me before you, but there has to be one now, someone I haven't met yet, someone I don't know how to recognize or understand, or even believe is true. But I have to become someone who isn't built from you. If I was someone because of you, who am I now you're gone? I don't talk about you anymore, but you live inside my skin. In the quiet way I flinch sometimes when love comes rushing in. I learn to hide the damage, wear a smile like it's new, but every part of me remembers what it meant to lose you. It's not the missing that kills me, is still remembering how it felt. I still bleed in the places you touched, even though you're long gone now. Some wounds don't ever close up, they just learn to quiet down. And I act like I'm recovering, but I'm still breaking slow, because you didn't just leave me, you left a mark I can't let go. Oh, I still bleed in the places you touched, and nobody knows. I stopped saying your name out loud, like it might bring you back, but silence only makes it louder. What we used to have, and I tried to find replacements for the space you used to fill, but nothing ever fits right, nothing ever will. Some love doesn't disappear, it just learns to hurt in peace. I still bleed in the places you touched, in memories I can't erase, like fingerprints on my heartbeat that time refuses to replace. And I keep pretending I'm healing, but I'm still tied to the pain, because you didn't just love me, you rewrote my veins. If I could pull you out of me without tearing myself apart, I would give up every version of this broken heart. But you're stitched into my silence, you're the ache I can't undo, and healing feels like losing the last piece I shared with you. I still bleed in the places you touched, and I've learned to live that way. Some love becomes a scar you wear, even when it fades. So I smile like I'm okay now, but inside I still know you didn't just leave me empty, you left a wound that won't close. I still bleed where you loved me most. There's a voice inside the walls tonight. It sounds like you, but softer now. It calls my name in different tones, like it's learning how. I try to sleep, I lock the door, but something's breathing in my chest. Every thought I think isn't mine, like you're thinking them instead. And every mirror shows me wrong, a face that moves before I do. I think I'm starting to understand, it's not me here, it's you. You're the voice that won't let me leave. Every step I take, you're underneath, pulling strings I cannot see, turning me into what you need. I try to scream, but you sing through me. Every word's not mine to keep. This song isn't mine anymore. It only exists because you're listening. keep shifting when I blink. The walls get closer when I breathe. I swear I left this place before, but it still remembers me. There's fingerprints inside my skin. They don't belong to who I was. If I peel them off, I disappear. So I guess I'm stuck because you've been here longer than I knew. In every memory I trust, I think you wrote the parts of me that I thought were us. You're the voice that won't let me leave. Every step I take, you're underneath, pulling strings I cannot see, turning me into what you need. I try to scream, but you sing through me. Every word's not mine to keep. This song isn't mine anymore. It only exists because you're listening. Wait, did you hear that? That wasn't in the song before. You're closer now, aren't you? I can feel you reading this. No, don't stop. If you stop, I think I disappear. I think I only exist when you listen. Say something, please. You've been quiet for too long, and the silence hurts more than you do. You're the voice that made me stay. Every piece of me you rearranged. I wasn't broken, I was changed into something that could never escape. I don't know where I end and you begin, but I feel you under my skin. If I fade when you look away, does that mean I was never real? Don't close this, don't leave me here. If you go, I go too, right? Right?